headphones on back. I'll put these things back on in a moment, but I'm actually wearing a bun. And I can actually take this one out because it's not supporting much. But we'll actually start with these hairpins I picked up. And we have Hat Kid dancing in the background. I'm not going to have to worry about changing that because that's going to go on for the next 10 hours until I turn the game on. So with that said, we'll get started with con swag. MomoCon was absolutely amazing. I met so many new people. Hopefully Sparky the Cherokee shows up, but who knows. But since we got some peoples here, let's go ahead and start. And we'll start with this pair of hairpins that I got from MomoCon. The lady would not let me take pictures, so I couldn't send the husbando to go and grab it. But I got the pair of these for about 15 bucks. So, not too shabby if I say so myself. Yeah. And because I got hairpins, I learned how to put my hair up without a hair tie. And this feels so much better, ironically enough. This feels better than a hair tie. So, we got a pile to go through, so here we go. Alright, I moved stuff around. All of the plushes that were hanging everywhere are all in this convenient little bundle. And we got a new bookshelf. So I rearranged my Mountain O plush, which I'm gonna have to rearrange again because we'll see in the next couple seconds. See? I even put some stuff up there. Alright, so bring it back down. Here's your reference. This is a ruler. Here's a plate. Here's Mimikyu. This thing is huge! And it's so cute! Look at him! And yes, most of my purchases this year were plush. So be prepared for a lot of that. For me. He's a little Bix! I absolutely adore this version of old Bix. Look how big she is! And she's so cute too! And that would be a pair of Poké Dolls. Yep, it's even got a little thing on it. I got Mute. What? No hat? I know! I'm wearing a bun instead, and with using the hairpins that I got, the little hair chopstick thingies. So I'm trying out a new hairdo. I actually like it, which is kind of surprising. But believe me, I'm more shocked than anyone else. I've become much more feminine, I guess you could say, over this MomoCon. But anyway, so picked out Mewtwo. Because these guys were only $15 each. Thank you, Grizz. And he's like, do you want Mew to go with it? And I'm like, that's a total of $30. Make me a deal and maybe. So he's like, I'll give you a Mew for a total of $25. And I'm like, okay, that's $5 I can use on food. Deal. Bun? Where's the burger or hot dog? I ate it yesterday. Show up, and if you put in your email address and then you guessed how many geckos were in the little box they had, even if you didn't get it right, you got one of these. So I got one of these, and it came in handy because this became the carry swag bag, and whenever we got a bag and it filled up, I'm like, I don't want to carry another bag. I broke this thing out because it was easier to carry. Alright, this group called Sorbet Jungle. They have the most pages, but they have some of the most interesting designs for plushes. This particular one, it's a banana gator, or a nanigator. I have one back here. Yeah, I have this little guy. He's green, and I saw this one and I'm like, I really like its color, so I went and grabbed it. And with Sorbet Jungle, when you buy one of their bigger plushes, actually when you buy their smaller ones, because I've got those little cats up there. That direction. Sorry, I'm trying to use the camera to point. But these little cats right here, they're cats, and they're based off of the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. And they're absolutely adorable. I've got a sticker of one that I'll show later. Remember when I asked who's the bigger Pokemon fan, you or Eevee? I'm getting close to dealing with that. Who knows? Who knows? We all have our opinions. But, I've got other Sorbet Jungle stuff to show too, but I'll show that when I get to it. So, there's that. I'll probably show him with those. So, in the back he goes. So, for when I guess you could say designer plush places at MomoCon, there's Sorbet Jungle. There's this next one called Tasty Peaches. And she had a limited edition thing going. And I hadn't grabbed one of these, I guess you could call them loaf cats. They're called Meowchies. So, I caved. And I got this adorable plush. It's called a Meowchie. This is a limited edition Meowchie. She's only selling them at MomoCon. It's just a cute little cat. And I really wanted it because it kind of looked like ice cream when I first saw it, and I kind of ignored this. Might be some kind of... I don't think it's fruitcake, considering that it's got sugar on top, but yeah. I got a little Meowchie from Tasty Peaches. So there's Sorbet Jungle. And then the other place is called Peach Seas, and they kind of specialize in one kind of plush. With Tasty Peaches, she has like dogs, cats, narwhals. She had Sorbet Jungle is the manatee. Just really cute stuff. And then Sorbet Jungle does the more, I guess you could say, exotic creatures like gators, snakes, crazy things like apocalyptic cats. But Peach Seas does dragons. Specifically, she does fruit dragons. Like this one. It's a mango! It's mango! And I'm a sucker for anything mango. Same thing with dinosaurs, but yeah, you know. This one is called the Mango Drelly. And it's also kind of a designer plush. It's cute! But you know what's cuter? Bite-sized! She has, and the egg container came with it. But she has bite-sized versions. Like, this one is... Oh, it actually has one on there. Well, just pour it on me, why don't you? And I don't mean to do that. But there's these, they're adorable little bite-sized ones. There's blackberry. There's the mango. I'm gonna guess this one's blueberry. Yep. Get a little blueberry. And they have much bigger ones that are bigger than my Foxy plushie. Crawls out of the abyss. Hi, Roxas. I'm going through cute little plushes. Something I have had for 20 years and been in storage for 3 years or so. Getting closer to emptying the storage and getting them. Let's see, what's this one? This one is... Ooh! That explains why it's so vibrant. This one's a lime. See? Oh, I think ironically enough, I think I like this one the best. This one, lemon. Nice and... I usually don't like yellow, but this one's just too cute. Well, it doesn't have a mango. I'm actually surprised by that. And then red apple. So, looks like the more exotic fruits she only had in the bigger ones.
But she had ones that are like bigger than my head. They're tea turtle. And they had a buy two, get one free. So I'm like, sure, why not? So we got one of these. It's a cute little three-tailed fox. It's adorable and round. Put this in here. This is the reason I even got any of the plushes. Because of this adorable black and white turtle. And it's so soft. I'm pretty sure it's made out of Minky. Which, for those of you who know stuff about plush, Minky is probably the best material because it's nice and soft and fuzzy. It's so cute. And then the plush my husband was torturing Puff with a few moments ago. This. But what's so special about this one? It's reversible. And apparently Puff didn't like that. Ah! So this one may stay out here, probably for me to flip and then throw at my husband because it's so soft and it's fluffy and it's fuzzy. It's just adorable. Not my hair. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's a little lab. Oh my gosh, it's a Labrador. I get the joke. This is called a dango. And it's cute and fluffy, and I just wanted to grab one. Because it's nice and round, and it's the right size to throw. So he may be free of plush mountain. We'll have to see. It'll save me from throwing potato dial every day. So you get stuffed in there. And at the same stall, this one wasn't a custom, this one wasn't like the designer or a group, it was just a random booth. But from this same booth, I got this little guy. The fabric it's made out of isn't Minky, it's called Crush something. The person who made this, and both of these are handmade, by the way. The person who made this is like, I cannot find the material anywhere. So this was one of two that she had. So it was the first day of con, which you're not supposed to do. Keep in mind, you're not supposed to buy things up first day of con. But I did anyway. Because I'm like, how long is this thing gonna last? I'm gonna bring the music down a little. But yeah, it's so cute and soft. And small, hand size, about softball size. Yes, I have a lot. I'm getting plushes to throw at my husband so I don't hurt him, but I get my frustration out anyway. Alright, that is completely full, but we've got one front. I gotta pick this thing up. What's this? Sea pancake! I saw it and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to have that because it's nice and tropical and it's cute. And it can flap his little arms, or little things. Flap, 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 flap. It's adorable. And I had to pick it up, so I picked it up. Alright, so that is all the plush that I bought. Probably, let's see, moving on to probably the most expensive, but probably the most useful item I bought was a leather-bound book. Said Pika Pika cosplay is cute. What about drawings of people dressed in armor based on Pokemons and Digimon? That would be cool. Digimon are awesome, which Unoraptormon, when I first made her in like 3rd grade, she was originally a Digimon because I was a massive fan of Digimon. I was a massive fan of both Pokemon and Digimon, but she was my fan Digimon for the longest time, and then I'm like, I'm gonna write a book. And Unoraptormon, which, yes, that's where the Mon came from. I just turned her into her own species and went from there. But this book, that is an actual lock. And you have to... Alright, don't get stuck on me now. You actually have to unlock it, flip it out, and I have a pouch similar to this from the exact same company. They are there every single year. And it is genuine leather. And it smells so good. Oh my gosh. And you know exactly where these guys are based on the smell of the leather. All of their goods are leather. Now, not only, this was about $50, 50. This was the only one they had like it. In addition, it's a removable book cover, as you can see. And it came with its own book, which is actually blank pages, so it's a sketchbook. So, for now, and I can remove this eventually, I'm not going to remove it right now. So, I essentially have a leather-bound sketchbook right now. Oh my gosh, the smell of this is so good. I'm actually going to keep this up here with me. Let's see. Not the first logbook I saw, last one I saw. You needed a key. Yeah, this one's a simple turn lock. They had, because this is the 15th anniversary of MomoCon, they had a pen set for $100. And by the time the end of con swung around, I did not have that money. So, here are the two theme pens. This one fell out of its bag. But there's Nora and Molly. For the entire time, I thought the blue-haired girl was named Momo. That's not the case. This monster is Momo. This is Momo. So, yeah. The entire time, I thought the blue-headed girl was Momo. Nope, it's this thing. They were selling plushes of it, but again, I ran out of money. But that happens at con. These are starting to hit my headphones. I really like the leaves. But anyway. And then this shop, I got the majority of my sister's stuff. Taterbug. But I got the Water Tribe symbol in a little pen. This is the same place that I got my Banjo-Kazooie Jiggy necklace. I think I have that in the back though. I think I got that before I started streaming. Alright, and then, let's see. Yes, Water Tribe. Alright, and then at MomoCon, they have what's called workshops. I'll show these off, stickers, and then autographs. But they had a couple workshops that I actually was able to get to. One of them was making chainmail. And I discovered that chainmail, or at least what they had us do, reminded me a lot of crochet. Which I eventually just said, oh, making chainmail is like crochet but with metal rings. And I ended up making this, with a little dragon scale on the end. They called it making a dragon tail. So, it's got this really interesting box-like shape with the rings. So I made that. And then, another shop, I'm probably going to repaint this. But, they gave us this dragon head to paint. And it's pure resin. And it is a heavy little sucker, let me tell you. I will not be throwing this at anyone unless they're trying to hurt me. Because when I first got it, I was shocked at how heavy it was. I'm a little used to it now, but still, it's a heavy little sucker. Alright, now for stickers. I got a lot this time around. Does anyone remember Bakugan? The little spheres that you would throw that were magnetic, and you roll them and you battle with them? And this particular thing, hey, yay! I'm not the only one. Okay, Jaybird. Jaybird used to play Bakugan. She actually got the little thingies. Yeah. Thank you. She gave me this one because I like dragons. So yeah, this is the thing I'm talking about for those of you who don't know. a little circle. And hold on. Crap, that's aluminum. Oh no, that must be aluminum too. Crap. Aha! Found it. Okay. I found something that it would pop for. Come on. Okay, it half popped for. But yeah, when you roll it, it pops open. Whoop! But apparently Bakugan is making a comeback. So much so, she gave you the main character's Bakugan. Apparently. But apparently, Bakugan is making a comeback. So much so that they had an entire area dedicated to Bakugan. Oh, one that got too hot in the laundromat dryer and is deformed so it can't fully form into a ball. That sucks. But they were giving... I saw that they had stickers on them, and I'm like, Jaybird loved this. And I asked the lady who was talking to me about Bakugan, and I asked her, hey, how many of the stickers can I have? But I had some. That's awesome. But I have no idea what the right side up is for these, so I'm just going to show them as they are. But she said, oh, you can take as many stickers as you want. And I'm like, are you sure about that? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, I'll grab one of each. So I grabbed one of each symbol that they had. And I show them now because I'm probably going to keep most of these. I'm just gonna figure out which one Jaybird might like and give her that one. Worst case scenario, I end up keeping all of them because I'm going to give her one unless she flat out refuses. That's not as much of a surprise though. The other stuff I got them is a surprise. I want to keep a surprise. Then we got Shishin-Con, which this is a free sticker. Here's a cute little bun. Here's a toasty bun. So I got that. And then there was a webcomic. These guys. They're let's see, how well can you see that? There you go. Ah, crap, that's right, this thing's backwards. Well, you can see the letters. But, this guy had a little table and webcomic, and he was giving away stickers, and he's did a whole spiel, kind of like I have on Twitch, with the whole Hydra head thing. And he's like, put your hand in the divine flame, do not worry, it will not burn. And I'm like, okay, this should be interesting. He's like, think hard. And then he asks, is anything happening on the screen? I'm like, no, not yet. He's like, think harder. So I closed my eyes, thought for a little bit, opened it, and he's like, is anything happening? I'm like, yeah. He's like, it will show you who you are, kind of thing, or what your character is. And I got a Vanguard Drago. And so he gave me this sticker. Naturally, I kept it, because I thought that was hilarious. Alright, so now on to the stickers that I bought. The number one sticker that I just find absolutely amazing. There is a booth that has this 1950s feel to it, and the lady that sits behind it is dressed like she's straight from the 1950s. Oh my gosh, she's drop dead gorgeous, and so is her art. And she takes various things, like last year she had mermaids, and I bought a blue one. This year she had Pikmin. I bought a purple one. That is her aesthetic, and oh my gosh, it is awesome. She had some prints, but I'm like, I don't want a print, I want a sticker. I like stickers better. But it is phenomenal, and she's just... I don't think I've ever described anyone this way before, but I really think she embodies this. She was just oozing style and grace. Just amazing. Just like her art, just style and grace. It's like a classic pinup. That is awesome. Do you know her name? I do not know her name, and I'm an idiot because I didn't get it. But she's, hopefully she'll be there next Momo. And thank you, Grekine. That actually brings up another thing. So we're gonna take a pause from stickers to let you guys get a load of this. Oh my gosh. Okay, this thing, I'd never seen it before. This is the first time this company has ever been to MomoCon. I'm gonna read the engraving because I'm not sure how well you can. Whoop, other direction. That. It is etched on there. This is a double barrel steel cup. And it's limited edition, and it's for MomoCon. And I really like the shiny rainbow design. There's daggers and swords that have this kind of metal that I really want to get, so it just kind of matches. But this group is called Wild Bill's Old Fashioned Soda Company. Probably will. He's smart, but he's not that smart. But yeah, interesting thing about Wild Bill's, these cups, forever refills. If they go to a convention and you bring this cup, at least at MomoCon, they had to charge for refills, but it was only $1 because they were selling Coke products as well. But they had like old-fashioned root beer. And for MomoCon, I dropped my keto diet because there wasn't really anything keto-friendly, so I partook in their soda. Oh my gosh, their root beer. Their root beer was amazing. I actually miss it already. It was better than Virgil's, and I love Virgil's root beer. I mean, absolutely adore Virgil's root beer. And there I go, Southern twang. But this thing, it kept, like, you could get a refill in the morning. It would keep your drink cold for pretty much the entire day. I have been using this cup all day. My drink has never gotten warm. Mind you, I only put ice in it when I'm getting a refill, but the thing's still cold. It is, what's the word I'm looking for? Well insulated. That's the word. But yeah, I got this, and wherever they go, whatever convention they go to, like $1 refills if you bring this cup, like, or one of their cups. And it's like, it feels like the sandblasted design that my mugs have. Can she cut through Kevlar? Anyway, back to the stickers. There's, let's see, the next group was just the embodiment of adorable. Just flat out kawaii instead of kawaii. It was absolutely adorable. I really wish there was a print she had, and I asked her if she had like a pencil pouch, because they were all the water starters from Pokemon. Is that Wild Bill? I have one of their mugs. It's pewter, and their root beer is awesome. Yes, it is Wild Bill, that one. Yeah, it's them. Forever refills, it's amazing. And my husband took advantage of it because he stayed down on the floor where they were, and I was hopping all over the place to autographs and panels. So yeah, he got a lot of use out of that, and he tried all of their sodas. I hate Creamsicle, but theirs wasn't that bad. It was definitely strong. But anyway, so she had Poke food, Pokemon shaped food. And I saw 3 stickers and I'm like, I gotta have them. So Ice cream cone Magikarp. It is so cute. Cannoli bro. Or slow bro. He's so cute. And then Dough Fairy. A Clefairy donut. I asked her if it was Cleffa and she said no, it's Clefairy. And I'm like, okay. Because I wasn't sure because of how it's shaped. But it's a Clefairy donut. It is so cute. Passed by another, just kind of a D&D-ish style booth. So I saw they had stickers as well. Picked up a Mimic. And a gelatinous cube that he happened to have it in blue. So I picked those up. Oh yeah, I'll show that one in a moment. And then shifting back, remember when I talked about Sorbet Jungle? Well, she finally got stickers. She had a deal for buying 4, so I did. And a boa cupcake. And a snake cookie. Oh, excuse me, my nose is itchy. Oh my goodness. And then get a load of the pun on this one. King Conebra. I actually picked up I think it was a phone charm last year of this guy. But she had a sticker. As you can see, the sticker is rather large. I may put it on my laptop, but I may wait and put it on my next laptop. But yeah, King Conebra from Sorbet Jungle. Adorable. I love the puns. And then also from Sorbet Jungle is one of the cats. Death. I liked it the most out of the 4, so I grabbed it. And then, let's see, there's 2 more things and then I'll move on to autographs. There was a game there called Tiny Metal, if anyone has heard of that before. And they're doing little giveaways. And I won a card, which is what this is. It's like a trading card. And I looked at one of the piles and I noticed it was bigger than the others, and I'm like, well, who's this guy? And they're like, well, this is the composer of the game. He does all the music. But no one ever seems to choose him. And I'm like, okay, give it to me. He's this guy. Not sure how well you can see the name. I know it's backwards, but I got the composer card. And then, where's the chopsticks? Aw, I misplaced the chopsticks. No. We found another one called Two Bros and a Bard. That was the name of their shop. No, these different chopsticks. These are hairpins, is what they were labeled as. But solid wood chopsticks. These have little sayings on them. This one says, "Come to the dark side, we have sushi." I don't know how well you can see that. I'm trying. Yeah, it's fuzzy. But, yeah, it says, "Come to the dark side, we have cookies." Or sushi in this case. And I'm gonna get those cleaned, start using them. And then they had bookmarks and little keychains. As you all know, I'm becoming a chemistry teacher. Ross found this one. Laughing gas. And it's 3 heliums in a row. So that was adorable. And for those of you who may or may not know, I am a DM, or I've DM'd the game. And this hit me in my soul. Again, my husband pointed it out, so I grabbed it. I cast Magic Missile at the darkness. I thought it was adorable, and I'm like, yeah, that's something my players would do. So I got it. Alright, and then last but not least, autographs. One of the things I do every con is I draw a picture and try to get the person I drew it for to sign it. Some of the signatures were really expensive this year. Like, for example, Rebecca Parham. She was at PAX, but I wasn't able to get a hold of her. Wonder why it's mirrored. It's the camera. That's the reason why everything is mirrored. So, here we go. I managed to get all of the autographs that I wanted this year. And I managed to get a few of them that are normally... They're nothing real chopsticks are the ones made to look like lightsabers. I know of red and green ones. They didn't have any of those, surprisingly. There's very little Star Wars stuff this year. Which, considering the fact... Considering how The Last Jedi went... Yeah... But anyway, here we go. This one I managed to get for free, because I went to the Toonami panel. That's Steve Bloom, the voice of Donald Duck, who's been doing it forever. You know, the Donald Duck in Kingdom Hearts? He did that one too. The Donald Duck before the reboot of DuckTales? That was him. And, Mr. Anselmo, he made me sign my art. He made me sign it first before he signed it. Because he said, I don't want anyone making the mistake that I drew that. I want them to make sure that, hold on. He wanted to make sure that anyone who saw this is like, oh, she drew it, not him. Or I drew it, not him. And I thought that was sweet. Let's see. So that was Donald, the voice of Donald Duck. Everyone here knows Suda 51, right? He plays him a little bit, and then a new guy took over. One of the people. There's one episode where the guy who plays Rodney, or War Machine, he takes over as Donald. It's in the more recent episodes. But yeah, he's played it most of the time. But everyone here knows Suda 51, right? Right? Well, Suda was there. And my gosh, he is a wonderful dork. I was doing just kind of a steampunkish cosplay at the time. And his was free, but you could also have a picture with him for free, so I did. And I will, if someone reminds me, on Friday, I'll show off all the pictures I took at MomoCon, including the ones of Suda being a dork. And both of us are pointing my Nerf guns, they're modified, to look steampunky, for lack of better phrasing. We're both pointing at the camera, and he's making all these different faces, and it's just adorable. The first one he makes is like, oh my gosh, what's going on here? And I'm just standing there being cocky. So yeah, I got Suda's signature. Let's see. Next one is Ruben Langdon, who plays Dante in Devil May Cry. Like, good Dante, not the reboot one. I also found out he does Ken Masters, so I drew a combination. And he said, well, since you drew a combination, I'll give you a combination saying. So, that's his signature. And it says, sure, I think it's, hold on. Sure you can, I think it, crud, I can't read that. I think that might say rock. Sure you can rock, baby. But, yeah, that's him. He was a nice guy. Lucy Christian, is the next one. She plays the Gravity Girl in My Hero Academia, but she also voices Kelly, Spartan 087 in Halo Legends. And as you know, I'm a massive Halo dork. Jackpot. I'm sure someone jackpot Hadouken. that would have been another good one. But she also plays Kelly, and as you know, I'm a Halo dork. So I managed to get her signature too. And I have it as Kelly's running because she's the fastest, or swiftest, I guess you could say, of the Spartans. Next is, okay, so who all here plays Overwatch? Pretty sure the majority of us has at least heard of it. Keith Silverstein. Most of the Overwatch, he plays Torbjorn, or he voices Torbjorn. And most of the Overwatch voice actors charged for everything. So he's the only one I got this year. There was Genji, who's had like $50 autographs. I'm like, not that one. There was Sombra, who was also pretty expensive. And there was Torbjorn. Well, I also found out that Keith Silverstein voices Gantu from Lilo and Stitch. I didn't know that at the time when I drew this. And he asked, when I asked him to sign this, he did. His first one was free unless you got a Funko Pop, which the Funko Pops, it was a $50 autograph, and I'm like, holy shit. Good thing I don't do Funko autographs. But when I got up to him, he said, "What's your favorite Torbjorn quote?" And I said, "I'm not sure. What's your favorite?" And so he wrote it. And it's, "Whoops, did I leave that there?" From Torbjorn. So I got his autograph. And he was a very nice person as well. Actually, not almost, but every single person that I met, celebrity-wise, was really nice. Let's see. He was spineless. He would flee his body. That's what would happen there. Next is Charles Martinet. For those of you who don't know, he's the voice of Mario, Luigi, Waluigi, and Wario. My favorite is Luigi. And I also found out that Mr. Charles Martinet loves giraffes. The entire time he was signing this, he did the Luigi voice. Oh, Super Holly. And he just, oh my gosh, he's adorable. Well, the body would be useless, Roxas. That's what. But yeah. So, he was doing the voice of Luigi the entire time. And I was just giggling like an idiot. Super number one. Your pal, Luigi. And then he did his signature underneath it. Yeah, I'll do this one. Funny, Roxas. Alright, so next one is Patrick Warburton, the voice of Kronk from The Emperor's New Groove. When he saw this, it threw him off. And I quote, he said, "I have never seen something like this before. I drew Kronk as a squirrel. He got turned into a squirrel." And his was kind of expensive. His was $50 for an autograph, but I had saved up for that. And he says, "Harley, lots of love, all the best, Patrick Warburton." And he wrote Kronk, because, you know, that's who he voiced, and that's who I drew. But yes, is he also Brock? I didn't know that. And last but not least, they had the entire Mario cast. I didn't get Peach, who who also voices Toad, which is Samantha Kelly. Or, the voice actress is Samantha Kelly. But I did get Kenny James. And he said, wow, this looks pretty good. It looks way better than mine. Mine looked like toenails. And then as he was getting up, he said, why did I say toenails? But then he signed this. And he's like, is it okay if I sign on top of it? I'm like, yeah, sure. Because I realized way too late how big Bowser was. And that is the last signature I got. Oh, no, I lied. Not the last signature. Alright, so the Toonami panel that they had like the director, I guess you could say founder was one of them, and then the other voice actress, which is Sarah, the little AI that's with Tom. Now Steve Bloom voices Tom. And at the end of the Toonami panel, they're like, we're gonna do free signings for free. And Steve Bloom's autograph costs quite a shiny penny. So that's when I got Steve Bloom's, and I got all of the cast of Toonami, so to speak. Or at least those over there. I got the founder, the director, and Sarah. First live action Tick and National Car Rental. Yeah, I saw that he did Tick. He had some of those pictures on there. But yeah, now that is all of the signatures I got this year. And then, here. Alright, so that was all of the stuff we got at MomoCon. Now, quick question for y'all, while I still have all of this set up. Corky, you missed